discovered him because he was doing a PhD in New Testament and during England while I was doing one in Old Testament in St. Andrews, Scotland. And so I've seen his books on Paul. And I saw this book come out and I thought, what on earth is this? He teaches at a seminary that's part of the ACNA breakaway from the, so a splinter group from the Episcopal Church in the States, precisely over the issues of sexuality. He himself is a celibate gay Christian, just as the subtitle of his book is. I haven't read it, but I've seen that it sort of operates as a kind of a clarion call and a flagship for a group of American Christians especially, but not only who feel a need to be celibate because that's how they understand the dictates of the church. Eve Tashnet is another great example, gay and Christian, as a gay and Catholic in that case, right? So that's some of the background, and I've sort of been watching this book do something, and I don't know what it is. And I'm wondering what spiritual friendship is for Wes, going up slightly. My question is whether your research group understood this book in the way that you just described as a kind of a phenomenological approach. Does it seem like there's a phenomenon of people, in the same way that you gathered people for your group, who would say, is this book at the head of a movement in the minds of the people that you interviewed? I think it might be, but I can't tell. What did you gather from your interviews for this?
I think in terms of sort of program, like Jason obviously has a more concrete sort of expression of taking up this notion of spiritual friendship in terms of creating a monastery that he conceives of as a network of spiritual friendships. But for the others, it didn't seem like there was any kind of political motive, if that's what you're talking about.
It's more like, does spiritual friendship function as an alternative to relationships that would be erotic under different circumstances, or if permissions were different in the traditions that these people inhabit?
Well,
can I be a spiritual friend and be married?
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like it can. Well, or for the group that you survey.
For the group that I'm serving, Lily is married and she's a spiritual friend.
With the person that she is a spiritual friend with? Isn't it an alternative to that
relationship? I see. No, her spiritual friend is not her spouse.
Right.
No, I didn't. I don't think that spiritual friendship and marriage are mutually exclusive at all. I just think that's like the biggest cliche. That my spouse is my best friend. So for that reason, because I had such a small sample in the first place, I didn't speak to those people. Does that answer you?
Good enough.
This might be take the questions a little bit in a different direction, but and maybe you can help sort it out for me. But one of the questions brought me to think of the red flag question. Brought me to think of my friend from back home. She became pregnant, and she wasn't able to. She didn't think she had the means to take care of her child. So she gave her child up for adoption, but she found, I think through kind of maybe an adoption process that was associated with a Christian group or something. It was an open adoption, which I think is very rare, and it strikes me as it's just speaking with her that she's really, the whole process she's very courageous and the kind of fortitude that takes, but I wonder if you have any thoughts about that kind of process, thinking if she's still going to be involved with her child, perhaps growing up, and I don't know to what extent, but if that kind of speaks at all to this idea of spiritual friendship, is kind of, a mother and a child, they are one flesh, but she has to give up her, this is kind of giving up of that for the sake of the child's life. Anyway, so maybe that's all, doesn't fit in there, but it seemed to cross my mind. And the complications of the child being raised and then her being involved, and anyway, it seems very difficult.
Right. The relationship of an adopted surrogate parent. I think it is more in terms of, along the lines of family that you're talking about, but I guess I wonder, is your question more about the relationship of the biological mother to the adoptive mother, or?
It was kind of more brought up in the spiritual friend moving in with the family, and then so here we have a mother that is still involved with the child, but it's not seen as much,
Right.
It's in a way she's taken the role of a spiritual friend or something, or the godmother when she's the mother. So that's anyway, just be very challenging. At least that's her. But it's a kind of giving up, I think, this real sacrifice that she's making.
Yeah, it's a really interesting case. It's a hard case. It's hard to and it's hard to kind of situate it within the discussions and sort of
Side on.
It sounds to me, Joe, like you're saying that without the possibility of spiritual friendship, if you have a friend who has been in a situation like that, and it's a red flag when you move into your house, well, I think Joe's saying without the possibility of a spiritual friendship, like what you're describing, then where is this woman left?
Well, there's still the family relation,
Yeah.
the biological relation.
But the possibilities are wide open if there is this sort of fluid spiritual friendship. That's what we do there.
In part, that's how I heard it as well. I'm going to move us on.
Sorry.
I heard it in a similar way. And this opens up a new way of looking at friendships and moving into difficult places with friendships and its implications. So essentially, I heard a little bit of jazz on the topic. That's really how I heard it. I think thematically, we're still moving in the right direction. It's not spot on, dead on the question, but I thought it opens up a really important fissure in how we examine this whole issue. So if research does that effectively, then you've done that effectively. I've got two more people. We're almost at time. Marjorie, you're on.
Thank you so much for this. I was particularly happy to hear different experiences of young people's spirituality being examined. I think I had similar ideas, similar responses to what others said, but I wanted to, going back to David Dean's question, probably ask a little bit about interpretation and how that is lived. I could argue that the Bible is hopelessly patriarchal. You know, it's misogynist, it's homophobic, it's so on. Like a colleague, womanist theologian, just posted. It's all of these things, but I think God still speaks through it. So how do we understand tradition evolving, whether in sacred texts, in patristic scholars, or anybody else? That's one. The second big issue for me is boundaries. And I had questions about some boundaries that I wasn't so sure were as hard as probably you were suggesting, and others that I felt were a little fluid. So, for example, the boundary between eros and philia, I'm not so sure whether it is same-sex attraction or heterosexual platonic relationships. There is literature I've seen to suggest that eros is there. It doesn't have to be necessarily expressed, but is this a hard boundary? You know, and I'm also from the Ignatian spirituality tradition. So the other issue for me in this friendship is it stood out for me that those traditions were not mentioned in your work, but also within those traditions of spiritual direction and so on, there is training, there are boundaries, there are accountabilities. And so these were the two things for me. If I get somebody, you know, totally patriarchal and whatnot, I will forgive Paul, I tell you, but that's another story.
The part about the spiritual direction where a spiritual director is trained as opposed to the spiritual friend, is that the...
Not only trained, but accountable. Right. So these relationships you suggest, there's a framework with spiritual direction. There are conventions and there are boundaries. There are boundaries. I'm not moving into the house with my spiritual director. Right? So I'm saying, in the absence of that kind of framework, what happens?
Right.
You know?
Like in the story of the monks, one of the monks wasn't a very good spiritual friend to the other, perhaps. But maybe, I think what I'm suggesting, maybe what spiritual friendship is suggesting, is that there's a working out of sanctification in both of them in the course of that shared commitment, even though one of them was not very accountable.
Yeah, and there's Jim Jones, you know? So, I'm just saying, where are the boundaries for all of these? And some felt a little hard to me, and some felt a little loose, and I'm just inviting you to probably press that a little bit more as you continue to work on this.
We've time for one more question here, and that's going to be it.
This is actually
Very good question.
it's less a question and more a comment, but it applies pretty directly to where we're going with the conversation. So, one of my best friends, and who I probably classify as a spiritual friend, though our friendship is somewhat secular since he's not a Christian, and I met him as a roommate in university. He currently lives with me, my wife, and my 2 kids. This is only possible, I mean, we share very deeply, very regularly, but this is only possible because he's made himself a friend of the family as well. And so this is just sort of a real life context or an example for you. To me, this doesn't actually seem paradoxical at all, so I'm surprised this is somewhat difficult or very like issues. To me, it's quite natural. He helps raise the kids. So.
Lily actually talked about how in university she was a friend. She had a friend who was a guy, but gay, but actually it became sort of romantic between them, but then not. Anyways, she had a lot of funny stories. But their friendship carried on in an important way. And to the point that when she was considering marrying her husband, she said that this friendship is not one that she's willing to give up. And that even to the point that, like, you know, she's very conscious of his situation as a gay man and, like, that need for community and commitment. And she and her husband would have been willing to, like, if he wanted to move in with them, for that to happen. She told another story about a friend who is male, with whom she was feeling like infatuation was her word for it, and felt like she had to kind of back off from that friendship. But then he became friends with her husband, and now it's all Ruby. And it's like she she doesn't feel like it's problematic.
Well, boy. So let me say 3 things, and then we'll close off our day. It'll be fairly quick. We'll be finished by dinner time, I promise. The first thing is that I hope today, the entire day was uncomfortable for you. I hope every single recitation was uncomfortable for you. The first one this morning about same-sex couples and about being married to an Anglican priest, I hope that was uncomfortable for you and made you think about what that's like for them and what it's like to be in love and have a great relationship and be loved by a congregation. And if your denomination may have some difficulty with that and the pain that extricates from you. I hope you felt uncomfortable about that, right? I hope you felt uncomfortable about people with disabilities. Intellectual disabilities, how they cry out to be heard, and when they are heard, the wisdom they bring, but by the sheer fact that we don't listen to them, that they're often marginalized, that we lose that voice and we lose that kind of vitality in our worship. That's what we bumped into this morning. So I hope you felt uncomfortable. We need to feel that kind of distress if we really want this to be dynamic. This afternoon, we looked at moms who are priests and what that's like for their kids, and the burden that places on them, and the excitement that places on them, and the openness that places on them, but that they're different, and that's a different kind of experience for people. That if you have faith and you live in solidarity with your mother, you're going to bump into hard things. It's not always nice. I hope you were uncomfortable about that. You were clearly uncomfortable with George's presentation. But I hope in a really nice way, because Jesus said, this opens up possibilities, and that's what this project is about. It's about opening possibilities, about cracking open old assumptions, and letting new light to shine. I think the 4 presenters today did an extraordinary job of doing that. Jordan, certainly today, we could have gone, I think, for a little while longer with questions and clarifications and issues, and then examined friendships in our own lives. About 3 years ago, my spiritual director died. I haven't got a new one because I don't want a spiritual director. What I really like is a spiritual companion, someone with whom I have a covenant relationship, who I can walk with, who will push me, and who I can push. I'm tired of a patriarch or a paternal figure. I killed my dad a long time ago in therapy. I did several times, actually. But this opens a possibility of new ways of seeing how we relate to each other and how we work as Christians. Jordan, you took us on an extraordinary journey. Tomorrow, just before we give Jordan one more hand, we're going to do some more work in the dark side. We've got 2 presentations that revolve around the nature of death, near-death experiences, and also prayers with the dying, the experience of people at the moment of death or just shortly before death, and the impact those prayers have on their spirituality. We also will look at psychedelics as a part. We go, yeah, really? I'm going to be here. Ken's here. If you sound psychedelics later, it's in post whether this is going on.
That's not candy on the table.
Be careful what kind of candy you eat. Speaking of candy, May is going to be looking at a new kind of ecumenism, born of communities that live together, but of different denominations. Talking about bucks and red jelly beans, yeah, exactly. So tomorrow we have some extraordinary journeys to go on. We've gone on 41 this afternoon. I want to thank you all for being here, and thank you, Jordan, for an extraordinary